Get on to rock, get up to burn, stand with the pride, ever feel your desire. One day I noticed that my life was broken. It was not me who was controlling this body. Oh, I want to know what's really real to me before it vanishes like a wave. Get up to rock, get up to burn, stand with the pride on me, the ways to make it. You must have heard it. Grasp the truth, hold it high, right the beat, that's what is made to start with. You haven't heard it, girl. Don't be afraid to listen to your own heart. Beat the sonic, that's my heartbeat in you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week number 2 here in the Mid-Atlantic Mauling League Spike Magazine Trophy. It's a doubleheader tonight. Lots of naked men tonight. Tonight we got the Arendelle Icebreakers versus the friendly neighbor Kaiju, Norse versus Lizardman, Chime versus Merrick, and I'm joined here tonight, at least for this first game, by Artificial Bunny. How's it going, man?
Going great. Can't wait to watch this match and then play another.
If you're watching the stream, let me know if Artificial Bunny's coming through okay. He was very, very loud for me, so I turned down his volume just a tad. But if you can't hear him, you let me know. I'll change it around. Why don't we take a look at the standings before we take a look at these two teams? In Division A, War Horseman currently in first place, undefeated with a record of 2-0-0. He's a Lizardman team. In second place, the current league champion, Clypheus and his Knights of Nuffle. They're in second place with their draw last night. Their Brett team, they're 1-1-0. Amenthot Ep currently in third with his Mazda homies, another Lizard team. Yikes! Get her Twitch Die in fourth with Berserker Tempest Skaven team. But tonight we're in Division B. In first place, Sweet Bunny, the current Chaos Cup champion. He's in first place with his Necro team, 2-0-0. The Arendelle Icebreakers are up tonight. They are currently in second place. They won their first week game. They're looking for their They're looking for their second win in this competition. They'll be up against the friendly neighbor Kaiju, currently in fifth place. That's Merrick's team. Another Lizard team. 3 Lizard teams in this competition. They're looking for their first win tonight. Lizards.
All that strength.
Oh, all that strength. Arendelle Icebreakers. This is the first time we've seen Norse since season 1. You're running a Norse team too, yeah?
Yeah. Decided to give it a try before they change it for Blood Bowl 3.
Yes, indeed. 2 Norse teams up tonight. First up are the Arendelle Icebreakers. They're coming in at a TV of 1050, a full 11-player roster. If you've never seen Norse before, there you go. That's what they do. That's what they are. Lots and lots of block, lots and lots of frenzy. You can see he's got the big buy. I am not going to be able to speak properly tonight. The big guy, Marshmallow. That's a Yeti. Before we talk about this team, so clearly with the with the motto here, this is a reference to Frozen. I did not ever know the lyrics.
I didn't clock that before, but
I didn't know the lyrics to it.
Beautiful.
I thought it was "Let It Snow." That's what I thought the lyrics were. But regardless, we have the Yeti, the number one Yeti Marshmallow. That's the big guy. Has Claw, Disturbing Presence, and Frenzy. Has Wild Animal as the nega trait. A number of linemen. They all come with block on this roster. That's very, very good. He has the 2. How do you pronounce that? Ulfwerner. Does that sound right?
Say Ulfwerner, but
yeah, that 2 of those. He's got 2 of those. They have the Frenzy skill. 1 is leveled up to pick up block as well. Not too bad at all. 2 Berserkers. They're the blitzers, so to speak. They have block and Frenzy. They also have jump up. That means when they stand up, they don't have to eat that 3 MA. That also means that they can block while prone. They have to get through a dive result first, rather than blitzing is typically the way you'd get a block when you're prone. And then he has the runner, the Duke of Weaselton. I've never seen Frozen. I don't know who these guys are.
It's been a while for me, I'll admit.
He's got block, he has dauntless, and he has sure hands. 2 TRRs for this roster, 1 fan factor tonight. They're going to be up against the friendly neighbor Kaiju, Merrick's team, a Lizardman team, brand new with a TV of 1,000, has a 12-player roster, opting not to go with the Crocs. Instead, he's picked up 5 Sauruses, and he got a 3rd reroll. I think that's not a bad roster at all. What do you say about Lizards? Lots of strength, lots of skinks. What else is there, right?
It's best part of a stunty team with a pretty good strength backup.
Indeed. 5 Sauruses with a strength of 4. That's going to be very, very strong against just about any team you're up against. He has those skinks as well. You can see the weakness on this team, of course, is the skinks with their AV of 7 and the AG, right? You only have an AG of 1 on the Sauruses. That means they're not moving. They're not picking up the ball. They're not doing anything that they're not dodging. Nothing that involves an agility roll, and agility rolls are the biggest rolls in Blood Bowl, or rather, they're the most types of rolls that you're going to make in a game of Blood Bowl. The skinks are stunty, they have dodge, they have a lot of speed, but they don't have strength. They're only strength 2. If you could take all the skinks off the pitch, then a lizard team can't handle the ball. They don't even know what a ball looks like. They'll eat the ball if you don't have any skinks on the pitch. 3 TRRs, that's the sweet spot to be in. I think I like this roster. I like foregoing the Crocs to get 5 Sauruses to get your 3rd reroll. He's got an extra skink just in case things go sideways. He'll be picking up 50k in petty cash as well. He will almost certainly pick up a Babe for that. And these skinks that are bound to be KO'd are going to come back on the pitch on a 3+. I think that's a good pickup. How do the 2 teams play? Lizards, there's not a lot to talk about with Lizards. They have high strength. They want to bash you into the ground. Their skinks can get that ball because they're stunty, because they have dodge. They can weasel right through a defensive line or even through an offensive line. You have to be careful of them moving into position to get the block or get the assists on a block. You have to be careful when they get the ball. With an MA of 8, not a whole lot of players can catch a runaway skink. And really, it's all about hunting those skinks when you're up against a lizard team. They're only strength 2, they're only AV 7, they're stunty as well. If you can knock them down, they eventually, inevitably, are going to be removed from the pitch. If Chime hunts those skinks successfully tonight, there's only 5 Sauruses, there's no Crocs. He's bound to get a skink or 2. If he can hunt those skinks successfully, he'll be in good shape tonight. But he's playing a Norse team, and you're playing one as well, Sweet Bunny. Sweet Bunny, you're not Sweet Bunny, you're Artificial Bunny. You're playing one as well, Artificial Bunny. What can you tell? What are your opinions on a Norse team? Like, how do they operate? How tough or easy are they to play? What do you think their strategies and tactics are?
Oh man, having all that block is really nice, but if you get caught in a scrum, your armor value is really going to hurt you. So,
Lots of AV7.
Yeah. I feel like in this matchup, the Norse team has a slight advantage, but that lack of a 3rd reroll could really come back to bite them.
Yeah, that's certainly a strategic option for Merrick tonight. He could play reroll control, right? He can try to force the Arendelle Icebreakers to burn through those rerolls. You know, once you have no rerolls, your odds are significantly different for all your actions for the rest of a half. Lots of block is really, really good, as we all know, but what do you make of having lots of frenzy as well?
That could really get you into a trap, especially with the strength 3 frenzy going up against those Sauruses.
Yeah, so with lots of frenzy, if you're unfamiliar with frenzy means once you take a block, if it's a push result, you must follow up and block again. This is really good for rolling block dice if you want to take somebody down, if you want to remove from somebody from the pitch, if you want to surf a player. Fantastic skill to have, but it's a double-edged sword. Because you have to follow up and take another block, you have to be very, very careful that the follow-up block is still going to be an advantageous block for you. It's very easy to put yourself in a position where you have to take an uphill block as the frenzy block. But even if that's not the case, because you have no choice but to follow up, you can very easily find your players just sort of dispersing and not being information and not being where you want them to be. I think because of that, Norse is a very difficult team to play. I'll be interested to see what Chime does with this team tonight. He has 5 players with Frenzy. I think that means tonight that he's going to be very, very careful of what blocks he takes. And we might see a number of these Frenzy players who might have a 2-die block, at least on the first block, not take a block at all. They want to stay put. They don't want to risk that Frenzy follow-up. They don't want to get pulled out of position.
Yeah, and that the Claw and the Yeti might come in key against those Sauruses.
Yeah, that's a great point. Claw treats all the AV, everybody's AV as if it was AV7. The Yeti has Claw. Of course, he's a wild animal, but if he can stay in the drive, if he can keep blocking and blitzing every turn, I have to imagine we're going to see that with this Yeti. He might remove a couple of Sauruses. That would be huge for the Arendelle Icebreakers.
Absolutely. And I was just thinking about it. I feel like Block and Frenzy with the Berserkers might be really good against the Skinks as well.
Fair enough. Rolling a bunch of dice. You want to get a POW and a skink, or at least not a dodge, or not a dodge, a defender stumbles result. It might be very, very powerful. Skinks tend to run away with the ball to safety. That tends to be in the sidelines. Usually, when you're up against beefy teams, maybe you get a surf out of it. Disturbing presence not going to be a factor tonight. Disturbing presence means that basically all the catchy stuff is a -1 for everybody that has disturbing presence within 3 spaces, I believe, of a player with disturbing presence. We're not going to see this lizard team passing, so not a factor tonight. But Claw definitely will be. We'll see if Chime can leverage it to his advantage tonight. 50k difference in petty cash. It's absolutely going to be a babe for the friendly neighbor Kaiju. And I think without further ado, we'll head on over to Cabal TV and get this game underway. Both coaches are in Discord at the moment. They're about to start their inducement phase. Not a lot's going to happen with 50k again. That's going to be a babe. And that's a good pickup for a lizard team. It keeps your skinks on the pitch a little bit longer. And really, that's all you have Sauruses and you have skinks. The Sauruses don't tend to get removed. The skinks do. So not a bad pickup for him.
Looks like they've gone live.
Coming up after this matchup is going to be the Mighty Tighty Whiteys versus Donkey Teeth. That's your Norse team, Artificial Bunny, versus Dead Fred's Wood Elf team. That'll be immediately after this game tonight. I'm looking forward to that as well.
So much Armor 7 on the pitch.
And Icebreakers setting up on defense to start this game. Clear skies. Wow, what a formation that is. Neither team with the fame advantage tonight. The friendly neighbor Kaiju did pick up the babe, as was to be expected. Currently a 3-man defensive line being set up here. The Yeti being set up in the middle linebacker position. He wants to keep that Yeti free to blitz, it looks like. Hank the Ranger asks, will Artificial Bunny be co-hosting while playing? He will not be. He'll be in for this game, and then he'll bow out to play his game in the second game of the doubleheader.
Yeah, I don't know how you manage to commentate and play at the same time.
Well, it's very easy. I don't. 20 seconds left to set up this defense. He's got 2 players in the left wide zone. He's got 1 in the right. Going with a stretched out anchor, it looks like here. And now the friendly neighbor Kaiju are going to set up their offense. Currently with a 5-man offensive line, they don't need that many players to block down the line. They can get away with 4. It's going to depend on where he wants this ball to end up on the kick. 5 on the line would be fine if he wants to cage up at mid-pitch. I suspect he probably does. Pulling the 2 tackles off the line. Going with a 3-man line, that's all he needs to block down this line. He will be up against 3 players with the block skill, however.
Yeah, it's probably good that he didn't have everyone on the line, because it is really easy to tie up those Sauruses with their low AV, or low agility, I mean.
Yeah, it's a great point. AG1 means you're not going anywhere. You always have to make a decision when you're up against a lizard team, right? Do you want to eat the 2-die and tie up a lizard or not? Turn 1 underway, shallow kick. We'll see the blocks on the line first. I have to, well, you might try to shore up the ball first. Maybe get some protection on the ball. Oh, thank you, Clypheus. I feel I do a terrible job, but thank you.
I would disagree. I think you do a great job.
Oh, thank you too. Hike the Ranger says, "Boo at the weather! Clear skies. What is this?
Where's our sweltering heat?
Come on!"
Or blizzard, you know. It's a Norse team. Blizzard is just like, it's expected.
They're already at a disadvantage. If it's not snowing, they don't know what to do. 2-die block on the line. It's going to be double pals to start this game. Second 2-die block. He'll get a knockdown again, this time on Francis. Number 4 lineman breaks armor, gets a stun. Look at this. Are those snowflakes on their oh, brilliant. Brilliant. 3 blocks, 2 stuns. That'll be the line. Still has a blitz on the table. Clappy says, I'm debating taking the Magic Shop Stadium enhancement, so every home game I play, everyone gets a wizard. That's sporting. .45 seconds left for the friendly neighbor Kaiju to finish their first offensive turn of the game. Going for the ball pickup. Well done. That's AG3, so that's a 3+ on the pickup. Oh, a cage of skinks. Nothing is more well protected than a cage of skinks.
It's definitely harder to pin down.
It's very true. Pulls all the skinks in on the cage here. 2 Sarses left to action.
Cardboard boxes, right?
2-die blitz on the left. Number 6 lineman here gets a push out of it. Signor Sleep says, let's not start with the skink snarking. That'll most likely be the turn here. Turn 1, back to the Arendelle Icebreakers. They'll get the first shot at defense.
Merrick's really got to be watching out for the sidelines. With all that frenzy in play, it's going to be easy to push someone off.
Yeah, he really needs to think twice about committing to a wide zone because frenzy surfs are a very real threat against this team. Clavius asks, if you have the Magic Shop Stadium enhancement, can you get a second wizard as an inducement? Hank the Ranger says he's not sure. I'm not sure either, actually. I have no idea.
Yeah, I've never tried it.
I am just going to say, just on balance alone, I have to imagine you can't. 2 wizards is whack.
Aww.
Failed the wild animal roll on the Yeti That ate up his blitz.
I'm so disappointed.
Yeti with the strength of 5. Probably going after the number 3 Saris. He's not going to get to do it this turn, though. Wow. number 7 just sort of dancing over in the left wide zone. Flavia says, I will check the rules. So the stadium upgrade stuff, that's a cyanide thing, so you have to check for that. $50 seconds left on this defensive turn here. 4 players left to action. You can see him being very cautious against this offense, not overextending, keeping the defense intact, waiting for those 2 stunned players to recover. And now it's turn 2, back to the friendly neighbor Kaiju. Looks like the friendly neighbor Kaiju may be advancing to the opponent's 6-yard line here. 2 Sarses on the front of the cage. He can get all 4 there if he wants. Decides to take the block with the center, gets a push.
Might as well take up that space while it's offered.
May as well. 3 Sarses on this soon-to-be cage. There it is. The ball carrier will nestle into the cage on the opposing 6-yard line. Two-die block on the line is going to be a push result against Oaken, the number 5 lineman. What does he do with these 4 skinks? Sends a skink over into the right wide, sends 2 skinks over into the right wide zone.
I'm a little surprised that he didn't blitz with that last Saurus and move him towards the cage.
Yeah, I thought he'd have all 4. I thought he'd have 4 Sauruses on the cage. I don't know what this contingent over in the right wide zone is, unless he's threatening a pass.
Sometimes it's enough just to threaten another contingent on the other side to spread people apart.
Sure. I mean, I would absolutely blitz a skink. I would murder a skink. Turn 2 for the Icebreakers. They're going to take a mark on that skink contingent in the right wide zone. Take a mark on the front of this cage. Oh boy, I hope they're blitzing. Lots of marks. He's negated the 2 assists here, but what's... Oh boy. What's the plan? Claffy says, skink murder, you say. Tell me more about this wondrous event.
Yeti blitz, maybe?
Maybe so. Berserker Tempest says it'd be a shame if that skink had sidestep. Yeah. Yeah. We saw that used a great effect last night. All these marks, I don't know how I feel about these marks. I feel like this one here is just giving up a 2-die. Wow, no blitz. Going for the 2-die blitz on the front right Saurus. Zora Magdaros is going to get the knockdown. He had to follow up there due to Frenzy. And now he's got a mark on the ball carrier. Turn 3 for the friendly neighbor Kaiju.
Thrusting in that armor value of 7.
2-die block on Lieutenant Matthias. Breaks armor, gets a stun. Yeah, giving up that mark. I'm not sure what the play there was with the mark. This big glowing red box you see here, this is the disturbing presence zone. And that's due to the Yeti. 2-die block on the line is going to be a push. This frees up the Diablos, number 6 Sars, in the center position currently. Currently a 1-die block against the Yeti could very easily be a 2-die block. It looks like
Here we go.
Yeah. 2-die block gets a push against Marshmallow. Trying to pick this Yeti off. Follows up, and now it's a 2-die block again on the Yeti. Stand up blitz, gets a 2-die. Ooh, I'll have to re-roll this. Gets a push against the number 8 Ulfwerner. Let's call it that. Citrone. I'm gonna call that Citrone. Decides to follow up with the Sars. Gets a POW on the Yeti. The Yeti has a armor of 8, so he's looking for a 9+ here. Breaks armor. Gets a stun. It's a good stun. We'll see if he can capitalize on it. Ball carrier is probably going to stay put, or not move outside this zone here. I have to imagine he'll try to dodge these skinks. 14 seconds left in the turn for the friendly neighbor Kaiju. Five seconds. Good dodge by one of the skinks. He'll dodge the second one here as well. Another good dodge. Well done. Why that way? Was he just showing off?
Yep. Gotta show off.
Turn 3 for the Arendelle Icebreakers. Like he says, everything I can find says 1 wizard tops per team per game. Yeah, I can't imagine you'd be allowed to have 2. Turn 3 for the Icebreakers. They reclaim their mark on these 2 down-pitch skinks. Two-die block against the Zora Magdaros. Gets a knockdown. Has to follow up due to frenzy.
Now there's a shot on the ball.
Yeah, reclaims his mark on the ball carrier. He's got an opportunity here. Takes a mark on the Dodogama. The number 3 Sars to the right of the ball carrier. And now he's getting aggressive. He's got a 1-die block.
2-die block.
1-die block on the number 5 Sars.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
Oh, that's been a reroll. Gets a push. Again, he'll have to follow up. Spent the blitz.
A terrible place to follow up, though.
Yeah, really good job here. Getting aggressive on the ball carrier. He's put the friendly neighbor Kaiju in a little bit of a predicament here. We'll see if he can kind of close up the gap a little bit. I'm mistaken for bits. Continues to have 2 players back to mark those down pitch skinks. If the friendly neighbor Kaiju are threatening the pass, they do have to be careful of the disturbing presence. Turn 4 for the Kaiju now. The offense is hurt a little bit. They can easily reset their cage if they... Well, I guess I shouldn't say easily. They can reset their cage. Stand-up blitz to start things off is going to be a push.
Just frees them up for a good run.
Pushes them to the left of the skink. And skink has a number of dodges to make now. Because he's stunty, these dodges are all 3+. I wouldn't call that safe. One minute, 15 seconds left in the turn. Kaiju looking for a way to... Oh, looking for a way to make this ball safe. Failed the second dodge, didn't work out.
Oh dear.
Tried to run down, pitch. Couldn't make it through the second dodge. He's gonna lose the ball, it's gonna be a turnover.
Steven player, that's exactly what I would have done too.
Tried to go for it, didn't work out. And now the Arendelle Icebreakers up in the final turn of the first half, trying to claim this ball. 2-die block on number 15, gets a knockdown, doesn't break armor. This skink armor is unbreakable.
So far.
So far. Got double pals on the number 16 skink. He's going to get 2 more dice on number 11. This will work out through the block skill. Doesn't break armor. It's unbreakable.
That stunty armor 7 never fails.
Clive has asked, did someone have tackle, or was it the second dodge that failed so he got to use the TRR? It was the second dodge that failed. I think it was actually both that failed, but he used dodge in the first one. Both teams down to 1 reroll for the half. And now the blitz is...
Oh, go ahead.
Blitz coming up. Frenzy follow-up on the blitz. It's going to be a dodge push. He just chooses regular push. He says, you don't get to use dodge here.
I just realized that the runner picked up sure hands, which is fantastic.
Yeah, great pickup on a runner. Good pickup, and now the Arendelle Icebreakers are in control of this ball. Can they hold on to it for a quarter and score? Just YOLO's down pitch. All right, I dig it. He's gonna have to mark all these Sauruses.
Yeah, or just screen him off with number 2.
Sure. You can pull number 2 down here. Yeah, he's got the option to pull number 2 here, or mark them here. I think that's going to be his turn. I don't think he's going to do anything with number 3. I don't think he wants to. All right, he wants to. He's going to dodge out number 3.
Yeah, that was a great steal.
That's a fantastic steal. Well done to the Arendelle Icebreakers and Chime. Second quarter begins. The friendly neighbor Kaiju, they're on offense this half. They're trying to get this ball back. Nobody's been removed from the pitch yet. I'm very, very upset by this.
I'm shocked. All that armor 7 and some stunty.
Ridiculous. Somebody call the commissioners. Wow, he moves Diablos back into position, trying to play some defense against this MA7 runner.
Love the Monster Hunter theming.
It's great. We're gonna see a block. We're gonna see a. We're gonna see a block on number 9. I have to imagine that he's running out of players to blitz with. All right, here's the
Going
2-dive
for
blitz on the GFI. Gets a pal.
Oh, it's good.
Where's the ball scatter? We'll see if it goes out of bounds. It does.
Oh yeah. I was totally expecting that Saurus to catch it.
Threw it to the hands of Osiris. Osiris couldn't catch it because he's not very agile. He's not very dexterous, really. Great throw in here for the friendly neighbor Kaiju. .42 seconds left in turn number 5. The Kaiju fail another dodge. That's going to be a turnover. Turn 5 back to the Icebreakers. Can they reclaim this ball? It's going to be tough. Problem is the Yeti's not free to make the blitz. Let's see. Maybe he goes. Maybe he gets 2 assists and then blitzes in on number 4 and hopes for the best. Hank the Ranger says, I think Ava turned the armor break difficulty up again. Shh! Don't tell anyone. Trying to surf a Saurus. Yeah. Push, frenzy follow-up. Well done. Well done by the Icebreakers to remove a Saurus. Excellent job. That's how you use Frenzy. Chive's been making great use of Frenzy. He has not been overcommitting, I think. He's really been cognizant of his Frenzy players, and he's been using them very well. Two marks on the number 4 Saurus. He just needs to make sure a skink doesn't get to that ball. Three players left to action. He's not moving number 5. He's afraid of these skinks. Still has the block with the Yeti. The blitz has already been spent. He's going to move number 9. That's Hans, the Berserker. 3-die block against a skink. The Toby Kadachi. He's going to get a pal here. Breaks armor. Yeah, he's dead.
All right, here we go.
Of course he's dead. Did you see those claws? Did you see that hit? That's a Yeti. He didn't only kill him, he also buried him in the same hit. That's efficiency. Sagnor's Loop says, oh no!
Oh, yes.
It was good that the Icebreakers brought in the number 9 Berserker here. Otherwise, it was almost certainly going to be a 2-die against number 2. And then a skink would come in and scoop the ball. Three turns remaining in the half. It's anybody's ball game. It's anybody's ball, really.
And I would be so tempted to surf that runner.
2-die block. He's going to get the knockdown on the runner. He's looking for the 8+. Claudius asks, wait, what just happened? I was changing computers. Nothing. I mean, maybe somebody died. I don't know. Got the knockdown on the blitz. Moves the number 3 Saracen, Dodogama, to take a mark on Hans the Berserker. A scrum is forming around the ball now.
Not good for the Norse.
Not good. Not good for the Norse. But a Skink's got to get in here to get this ball for the friendly neighbor Kaiju.
Might almost be easier to blitz someone onto the ball.
Maybe so.
Although the blitz is already spent, so...
Two-die block on the number 2 lineman Kai. It's going to be a knockdown. Breaks armor, gets an injury. 2-man player advantage for the friendly neighbor Kaiju. Oh, it's a smashed collarbone. That is almost certainly the end of his career. See you later, Kai.
Well, there's only one tackle zone on the ball now.
I think the Ranger says fired. That's right. You smash your collarbone in this game, you can't play Blood Bowl anymore. The Arendelle Icebreakers, I can't imagine they're going to want to keep that player on the roster and eating up that TV, or fire him and replace him, once they have the money to do so, that is. Clivey says, okay, now this is more what I...
Ooh!
Tried to GFI on the ball. Failed the GFI.
I don't know if he wants to spin that last reroll.
He doesn't. The ball will scatter into the hands of Hans the Berserker. And behind him, it's a turnover. Turn 6 for the Arendelle Icebreakers now. Well, would you look who's free? Old Marshmallow. I think the Ranger says never GFI. That's right. Never GFI. Two-die block on the number 15 Skink. He's taking a dive. Gets stunned. I don't know how. He got gored there. Two-die block gets a push on the Baroth. That is the frailest Baroth I've ever seen in my entire life. Blitz almost certainly being saved against the Lavasioth, the number 4 Saris, who's marking the ball.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd risk the Yeti blitz.
It seems that Chime agrees with you. He's not going to risk the Yeti blitz. He's going to blitz with the Ulf winner. Gets a pow on the Lavasioth. Well done. He'll follow up. Breaks armor.
So good.
Got a KO out of it. That's a Saris down. Well done by Chime.
Yeah, that's a meaningful player advantage now.
Wow, wow, wow. Tried the ball pickup. Spent his final reroll on the pickup, and he'll secure this ball. Such a hard team to play, and the Icebreakers are doing a very commendable job of it. Takes the 1-die on the Dodogama. Works out to the block skill. Well done. That was a skilled 1-die block, not as risky as you might think. I think it was a good call to make that block.
Yeah, I feel like early on, lack of block skill is one of the big downsides to a Lizard Man team.
Yeah, I'd agree. Turn 7 now for friendly neighbor Kaiju. They were on offense. They lost the ball trying to dodge down pitch. And now they need to scramble to stop a score. Can they do it? Cleffy says Sarses are so much more effective when they all have block. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say everyone's more effective when they have block. Dude, I stand up blitz. He'll get the knockdown against the Dodogama. Breaks armor, gets an injury. He'll be out for the rest of the game. Was it 2v2? 2v3.
No apothecary, I take it.
Neither team with an apothecary. One-man player advantage for the Arendelle Icebreakers. Wow, breaks armor. That's a stun on Eric, the lineman. Old Eric, the lineman. Hank the Ranger says, will either team have any players left at the end of the game? Stay tuned and find out. we said it at the same time. Two-die block against Sven, the number 7 Ulfwerner. Taking the blocks, but not getting too much defense. I mean, he's about as good as he could be, I suppose. He's failed another skink dodge. Got KO'd. At this point, he's probably fine with that KO. Two-man player advantage for the Icebreakers now. Turn 7. They have to end this turn in scoring position. I believe they already are. Number 3, 4, 5, 6. They are not. They're one space away. Moving all of his free players first. He's got a player to stand up. That's Sven. Two-die block against the Baroth. It's going to be a dodge push. I guess it's not the Baroth. It's just Baroth.
Well, getting that Saurus with the Ulfwerner would do it.
Another injury on a skink. Well done. I believe that's 2 skinks left on the pitch. I imagine it's got to be a... Oh. He didn't try to blitz with the Yeti either. That was a failed wild animal on a movement. What do you think the play was?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I think I would have used the Ulfwerner to blitz the...
Didn't have... Oh! Tried the one-die blitz, got a skull on it, didn't...
Yeah, I think you could have had two-die blitzes on the Saurus, or two-die blocks on the Saurus, and then blitz the skink to get down pitch.
Yeah, that was my expectation. Didn't work out that way. Friendly neighbor Kaiju, they can technically score if they pull it off. They should just win this whole game. We'll see. One die blitz. They're going to get a push on number 8. Have another 2-die block on number 8 if they want to take it. Good dodge by the skink. Good pickup. Well, may as well go for it. Let's see. Currently, it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
They're going to need a 6.
He could make this a short pass if he wants, but he's not going to get out of disturbing presence range. Gotta get a... He's got to re-roll the spin and see if he gets it. He does not. Chucks the ball into the hands of number 4. I don't think anybody can score at this point, so it's going to be 0-0 at the half. But good effort. Two-die block on a skink. Take out these skinks. Breaks armor. Gets a stun. It's not going to matter. I would murderize number 13.
This has been a great bloody game so far.
It has. Stand up blitz. It's gonna make it a 2-die instead of a 3-die blitz. I would have used the Yeti on this. Fair enough. Like I said, seeing lizards on the receiving end of Bash seems weird. 2-die block on the Dodo Gama, and 3 Saurus. Frenzy follow-up gets the knockdown. Well done. He has been on point with his frenzy blocks all half long.
Yeah, it's been just textbook.
2-die block on number 7. He'll get a knockdown here as well. Foul, 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 foul.
I don't think he has anyone he wants to foul with, though.
Yeah, can't really risk losing any of these players here. He's got a minute left. Oh, he is gonna foul! Ah! 3 assists! Fouls
I
with
guess
the
that
ball
was the
carrier.
lineman, wasn't it?
Fouls with the ball carrier, doesn't get anything out of it, got called off the pitch. That'll be the end of the half. 0-0 at the end of the half. Friendly neighbor Kaiju could not score. The Arendelle Icebreakers will be on offense here to start the second half. They're going to have a player advantage, well, maybe.
Not with that call off.
Not, that's true.
And I think the Kaiju had one extra skink, so I think they're only down 2.
Looks like it might be 9v8 in favor of the Kaiju. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 versus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9v8. One-man player advantage for the friendly neighbor Kaiju.
Right. Come on, Blizzard.
Buffy says Merrick had 7 skinks. He did. Seven skinks, 5 Sauruses, 3 TROs. After this game, we're going to have the second game of the doubleheader. It's going to be the Mighty Titan Whiteys versus Donkey Teeth. Another Norse game versus Wood Elves. Lots and lots and lots and lots of AV7 tonight.
So much paper armor.
It's the AV7. It's the paper mache bowl. That's what it is.
The AV7 Club.
Friendly neighbor Kaiju boxing up with their defense. 3-man defensive line. The Arendelle Icebreakers setting up on offense. Do they have their runner? Is he out? Where is this? Where's this chap? Where's this chappie? There he is. The Duke of Weaselton? Wesselton? I'm going to say Weaselton because I like that better.
Surprised that the Yeti's all the way back there.
Yeah, he wants to put that Yeti in the action. He wants to leverage that claw.
Oh, there we go.
4-man offensive line. Buffy says, you haven't seen Frozen, have you? I have not. I don't... Disney movies, Pixar movies, they're not really my bag.
I enjoyed that one quite a bit, but I haven't seen it since it was first out.
I've played Kingdom Hearts, though, and Kingdom Hearts 3 had a Frozen level.
Did you build a snowman?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Quick snap. The Icebreakers are going to get 1 space of movement here. Oh, is it? It's a running joke? Fine. Well, I'm going to call him Weaselton. Icebreakers deciding if they want to reposition players on the line. They do. Yeti's going to cross the line of scrimmage. Turn 9 now. The Icebreakers back up to 2 re-rolls. 2-die block on the left defensive tackle. It's going to be a POW. Again, I think Norse is a difficult team to play, and Chime's just really been doing a great job with this. I mean, when it comes to Frenzy, at least, he's been putting on a clinic. Gets a KO on the Diablos. Well done.
Beautiful. There's that clause in action.
All tied up on the pitch. 8v8. 2-die block coming up. Wow. Gets a POW in the Dodogama. Great job so far.
Time to stomp some skinks.
Yeah, with 2 of the 5 Sarses being removed from the pitch, it's getting easier and easier for the Icebreakers. I think that Yeti should just go ham. I think he should be blitzing every turn. He's just murder.
I like the way you think.
2-die blitz on the Kulu Yaku. Number 16 Skink breaks armor, gets a stun. Going for the ball pickup, works out.
A little animation fun there.
It just sort of teleported in. If he gets too far up pitch, what do you think the chances are of a cheeky skink blitz? Yeah.
It's definitely something to be thinking about.
Turn 9 for the Kaiju now. They're down to 8 players. I think the Ranger says, beware the skink swarm. Yeah, this is what we were just talking about a moment ago. They're very fast. They have dodge. They are stunty. There is a reroll on the table. You got to be careful. You're not safe. They can run right between your legs.
Man, is Clypheus insinuating that Blood Bowl 3 is slightly bugged?
Nonsense.
Never.
Nonsense. I've had nothing but success with Blood Bowl 3. In fact, Blood Bowl 3 works so well that it felt weird to use it, and so we decided we're just going to play the rest of the season Blood Bowl 2. Like, Blood Bowl 3 it's too good. It's like staring into the Ark of the Covenant. You cannot look at it. 2-die block against number 10. He'll get a knockdown. And Clive is taking the bits. Under a minute to play in turn number 9. Kaiju already spent their blitz.
Well, good work getting contact with the ball carrier there.
Indeed. I have to imagine this other skink will come down to the ball as well. He doesn't. Takes a mark on number 7. Once they get the 2-die block out of it, he got it. He'll get the knockdown. Turn 10, back to the Icebreakers now.
Pitch is looking kind of empty. Where did everyone go?
Brings in the assist against Dodogama, the number 3 Saris. Currently looking at a 3+ dodge with the runner if he's going to dodge. Jump up movement for number 10. The Yeti shambles down pitch to mark the number 5 Sars and the number 13 Skink. They're just over the line of scrimmage. Dauntless block by the ball carrier. This will work out due to the block skill.
A little surprised he didn't make that the blitz.
Yeah.
Could have gotten clear.
Neither team concerned with their formations. Everybody, this is a West Side Story fight. Like everybody's just got their knives out, snapping. Yeah. I think the Ranger suggests it might have been a misclick to not blitz. Fair enough. Turn 10 for the Kaiju. Trying to find a way to get this ball. Looks like he's thinking about the stand-up blitz with Dodogama, the downed Saurus. That's right, Claudius. When you're a Norse all the way. Two-time block.
Spins that reroll.
He does, and he only gets a push out of this. Follows up with the blitzer. He's not going to recover this ball in this turn. I imagine we'll see number 12 dodge away. Number 12 is Legiana, the Skink. Good stunty dodge to get unmarked and give the assist against the Yeti. Finally failed a Skink dodge. It's going to happen eventually. You hate to see it whenever it happens. Turn 11, back to the Icebreakers. They're still in control of this ball. Two-die block on the Legiana. It's going to be a push. Two-die block on the Puke. Gets a knockdown. Breaks armor. Only gets a stun out of it.
Got punchy.
Yeah, the Puke got punchy. Now we see the blitz, but he failed Dauntless. Didn't need it anyway. He has the assist. Oh no, he does need Dauntless. This is not the this is the runner. Got the knockdown, but now he needs to move with the runner. It's like, all right, I've blitzed. Now where do I go? What do I do?
Guessing he'll go to the right.
Yeah, I imagine so. Go to the right, knock down on number 13 Skink. But he's gonna get swarmed. I have to imagine if he doesn't. I don't know. If he can remove 13, he'd be pretty good.
Going to the left. All right.
Might be a second for the bits. Two-die block over in the left wide zone. will get a knockdown. This frees up number 10, Kristoff. He's a berserker. One of the many frenzy players on this roster. Buffy says, does he risk trying to use the Yeti? Absolutely. Take a block with the Yeti.
I think I'd try and go after the skink with that Yeti.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Go after that. Oh.
Well.
Oh.
Yes.
He did remove the skink. Thankfully, he's got these two players in the way of this Saurus, and he's got this player in the way here. So he's got this covered.
Yeah, I can't easily blitz the ball at the moment, but can get contact with it.
Indeed. Signor Sleep says, lead with the foul! Berserker Teppa says, skink blitz inbound. We could see a one-die skink blitz for sure.
With the way those skink dodges have been working, you might not.
What on earth?
I did not see that coming.
I was so taken aback I didn't even save the replay. Are you kidding me?
Never over until it's over.
5+ dodge with the Saurus works out. Spends the reroll on the blitz. On the block, rather. And then, of course, fails. Your best dodgers on a lizard team are your Sauruses. Holy.
Oh, here. Runner handoff to number 5, maybe? Oh.
Yeah, maybe so. What's his movement? 7? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
That was just ridiculous.
5+ dodge with the Saurus, the blitz worked out. Tried to dodge out the 3+ skink with the dodge skill, no less,
Yeah.
and failed.
Free reroll. Didn't work.
One-man player advantage for the Icebreakers currently. They go 1 die. What? Why was that 1 die? Oh, it was 2 dice. I was like, why is that 1 die? It wasn't. That's why. 2 die block on number 16. Gets the knockdown, gets the stun. Well done.
Just clears it really fast.
2 die blitz on number 5. Oh, yikes. Oh, double yikes. So he's pushed the Saurus onto number 5, Oaken. So I think handoff's out of the question.
He used Oaken to 2-die the Saurus now. Would be a little safer.
I think if he uses Oaken, the 2-die the Saurus, he still doesn't hand off, but he just keeps the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good pickup with sure hands. We'll probably keep this ball on the 4-yard line. Decides to go to the 6-yard line instead. He's got a 2-die block with Oak and the number 5 lineman. He has the block skill as well. That'll work out. Well done. I think it's probably his turn. I think everybody else is in pretty good shape. Tying up these Sarses here is great for... Oh, did the dodge. I was going to say, tying up these Sarses is great for him. Got a stun as well.
Yeah, that sword's pretty far back, though.
He is, but having him tied up for even just one more turn could have taken him out of the drive entirely.
Don't think we're going to see any, or too many more 6+ dodges.
Clyface asks, how many skinks can he get it over there? All of them, if he wants.
Just looks like number 2, or number 12 and number 11 at the moment.
15 has, what, 5 movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get him over here. He'd be marked, but... You can get him over here with a GFI. Gets the assist on the Ulfwerner over in the left wide zone. If it says he's got to skink up the field, right? But he needs 3, and these two here, were 2 that would have come in this way, and this guy would have come in this way. Gets one of the skinks in. Oh no, is he doing a 1-die? All right, 1-die blitz. Gets a push out of it.
Better than nothing.
It's better than nothing. Decides not to push him on the sideline, instead giving him an out, dodge away if he so chooses. And there's where that free Saurus comes into play. 2-die block in the left wide zone, he'll get a knockdown. Breaks armor, gets a stun. Fourth quarter begins. This is a draw game currently, 0-0. The Icebreakers on offense. No semblance of a formation for either team.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I think it's 8v6 on the pitch currently. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8v6, 2-man player advantage.
Dangerous to start out with a Yeti.
Worked out. Got the POW. Now he's going to get a 2-die number 5. He'll push and follow up. Oh, I would have thought he'd take the block the other way. He wanted the block skill out of this. That's fine. He still has this spot to go. Might as well just blitz and move, I think.
Surface skink.
He could surface. Well, I think he just blitzes him. Well, all right. Okay. 2-die block on number 11. He's going to get a POW. He says, I see Avian 2 overcompensated when he noticed the armor break switch was off and put it up to 200%.
Yeah, it's just a 3+ dodge away. Yeah.
He is. He is 3+ dodge away to safety.
He's got a reroll.
Takes a 3-die block instead. That's going to be a dodge push. Decides not to follow up. He says, safety? Who needs safety? I've got a Yeti. Turn 13 for the Kaiju.
Ooh, those skinks are in a precarious state.
The team's in disarray. Can he recover from this and at least put up a reasonable defense? I don't know, man. He's got 3 picked off to the right. And as you mentioned, those 2 skinks are in a very dangerous situation. He's going to have to dodge at least one of them or do something with them.
He does have a 2-die on the ball now.
Gets number 7 into position. Stand up blitz with number 3. 2-die blitz. Gets a push. He doesn't have a reroll. He's almost certainly going to follow up here. That's going to... it's going to be marked by 3 people, but I don't think he cares.
Better than being served.
Indeed. Indeed. El Nubarino asked, did I miss any 3-die uphill skink blocks? You have not. I don't think we've had a single uphill block all game. Blitz spent. The Kaiju will not get at this ball. They're going to move a skink back to play safety. Kuliyaku, number 16. 1 minute to go. Not a lot to do here other than save at least one skink. Good dodges. Well done. I think he tries to get number 11 back into play as well, personally. That's exactly what he did. Still marked, though. Why the mark?
Make him roll dice.
I suppose so. Hank the Ranger says there was a SARS dodge. The lawsuit has already been filed. Yeah, rolling dice is great and all, but your skinks are the only players who can get this ball. Two-die block. It's a push against Didogama the Saurus. He says, I think Merrick is probably fine with a tie at this point. How dare he be fine with a tie? He's got MA8 players.
Earth potential. Oh.
Went for the surf on the Saurus, got the knockdown. Still pretty good. Two-die block on number 12. Gets a stun. El Nubarino, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Ball carrier's free, but no real safe place to put him.
Indeed. This has already been spent as well. Looks like he might... So he moved number 7. It looks like he might try to scoot the ball carrier down that path he just opened up. Or forward is fine. All right. All right. Well, that's an uphill block at least. Can he make it better? He's got a skink here. He can make that a 1-die... Merrick can make this a 1-die blitz. That's exactly what he's going to do. There's the mark with the number 11 skink. He's got a 1-die block on number 7 as well.
I love that Merrick is still not giving up.
He's not. He's fighting. He's Probably going to leave number 3 prone, fearful of the surf. One die blitz.
Oh, and it's good.
Well done by the Kaiju. Where's the ball scatter? Oh boy, how much movement does he have left, this skink? A lot. Run, little skink. You run like the wind. I say move him in to get the assist on number 7. Or if you're feeling particularly saucy, you can just dodge down the right wide zone and then stand up number 3 and just say, you know what? You're sacrificial. He's going to move him back to the center pitch on the 22-yard line. He moved him back to the 24-yard line. He's got quite a length to move if he wants to win this game. Good dodge. Takes a mark on number 8. Oh, I don't know. Why take that mark? I don't know what. Oh, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Risky.
Yeah. Turn 15 of this ball game. The Arendelle Icebreakers trying to recover this ball, trying to win the game. The ball is on the 24-yard line. Can they get a touchdown? Do the AG2 dodge. We've seen it before. We've seen an AG1 dodge. You can do it, buddy. You can do it, Sven. That's right. Clive says surf the skate through the end zone. That's exactly right. Go for it, Sven. I believe in you. Is he going to do it? Oh, I thought he was going to do it. 2-9 block. That's not going to be enough. Gets a push on the frenzy follow-up.
Oh, and that was the last reroll.
No rerolls for either team for the rest of the game here. Icebreakers need to be a little careful here. They have to keep somebody in scoring position. They have the runner there right now. But if he can't get at the ball, he's not going to be able to win. It's the Berserker down near the skink. GFI blitz. Oh, failed the GFI. Turn 15 for the friendly neighbor Kaiju. They could do it. They could do it. I think a blitz on number 8 is in order, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Clypheus, a little too late on the emergency GFI warning, but thank you for the bits. I think a blitz on number 8, and then just get this ball into the hands of number 15, and you've got this game in the bag. Here it comes, 2-9 blitz.
Still gonna take a pass.
Oh!
Oh! That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work. Double.
Chime has a chance now.
Stand up blitz on turn 16, or on turn 16 on I'm so excited on the number 16 skink. No, he stands up number 5. They both have the block skill. He wants the frenzy instead. 2-9 block. He gets the knockdown.
Oh, can he pick it up though? Or will it scatter to the player that's up?
All right. Who's the best to pick? It's him. He's the guy that has to pick it up. Fail the pickup. This game's gonna end in a draw. I don't think he can get anybody on the ball. Right? Let's see. Oh, he can, but he can't get anybody to score. 0-0 will be the end of the end of this game. Will be the final score of this game. Oh boy.
What a tense match.
Wow. Well, you know what you got to do at this point.
Kill them all. I mean,
take those blocks.
take those fouls.
Get yourself a GG foul. He's just going to foul right now. 2 assists on the foul. Got called off the pitch. That's the game. 0-0, the final. Wow, what a game that was. What a game. So much fun. Oh, I did. Oh no. Oh no. Kai's the MVP. Oh no.
Leveled them up.
That's 5 MVP. That's 5 MVP. 5 SPP. That's all but wasted. Both teams had possession of the ball for a good chunk of the game. It was really a fist fight for a lot of the game. Really, again, you know, we said it a lot, but Chime really put in the work there and really played this Norse team very, very well, I thought. Really great job by both coaches, but Norse being a difficult team, in my opinion, Chime really did well.
Yeah, absolutely.
He did not. He didn't take any risky frenzy blocks. I think he had no uphill blocks at all. Really showed how you can play Norse effectively. I think Arendelle Icebreakers are going to walk away with 11 SPP for the game. The friendly neighbor Kaiju are going to pick up 9 as well. That'll do it for this game. We have another one coming up in just a few minutes. We're not going to cut the stream. We're just going to put the timer back up and get this game underway in about 15 minutes, right?
Yep. I've got to put these back in my mouse and I'll be logging out so I can play this game.
All right. Well, good luck to you and good luck to your opponents.
Thank you.
We'll see the rest of you back here. Well, you can hang around. Maybe you get something to drink. Maybe you get something to eat. But we'll see you back here in about 10 minutes for the next game in this doubleheader. The Mighty Tighty Whiteys, yet another Norse team versus Donkey Teeth. Artificial Bunny versus Dead Fred. Norse versus Wood Elves. We'll see you here in a few minutes.
All right. Thanks for and play Blood Bowl.
Play Blood Bowl!